Hello, social media mavens and content creators. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Are you ready to revolutionize your online presence and captivate your audience like never before? Today, I've got something extraordinary in store for you. Welcome to this game-changing tutorial where we'll unveil the art of bulk creating multiple choice question quiz videos for your social media channels. If you've been on the quest for a fun, engaging and efficient way to boost your online content, your research ends right here. In this video, we're going to harness the power of Canva and Chat GPT to take your social media channel to new heights. Whether you're a seasoned influencer or just starting on your content creation journey, these MCQ quiz videos will keep your audience hooked and coming back for more. So get ready to dazzle your followers, spark conversations, and watch your online presence skyrocket. It's time to dive into the world of MCQ quiz videos customized for your social media channels. Without further ado, let's embark on this exciting journey together. Let's get started and transform your social media game. As the step one of our process, we would need to generate 50 quizzes, and for that we would go to Chat GPT. You can sign up to Chat GPT through your email account, and here in Chat GPT we would write this prompt to Chat GPT. For your convenience, I've also pasted the prompt in the description of this video so that you can copy and use that prompt for your quiz videos. We are asking the Chat GPT to generate a table of different 50 interesting random quizzes. So we will hit this enter button, and you can see that Chat GPT has started creating quizzes in the form of a table for us. So you can see that Chat GPT has created 50 different quizzes along with incorrect and correct answers in form of a table for us. Now what we need to do is we would copy this whole table, and we would go to google.com/sheets. Here we'll open a blank template and we'll just paste our table here. Now what we need to do is that we would give a title or name to this sheet. After giving the title to this sheet, we would go to File button, and here we would go to the download option and download this sheet in CSV, comma separated values format. And you can see that our sheet is downloaded. We can place it anywhere on our device. Now, as the second part of our process, we would need to download and store the relevant images for our quiz videos. As you can see, that first question belongs to gold. What is the chemical symbol for gold? So we would need a relevant picture of gold. For that, we would go to canva.com, and here we would open any template. We would open a template of mobile video. Once our template is open, we'll go to Elements button, and here we would type gold, and we would select the photos option. We can download any photo of our choice. What we'll do is we would click this 3 dots button, and here we'll scroll down and we would add this image to a folder. If we already have a folder, we can store it there, or if we don't have any folder, we can create a new folder, and we would name this folder as MCQs, and that's how our image is added to the folder. Now we'll go to the Google Sheets again, and we'll see that the second question is related to red planet. So we'll come back to Canva again. We'll write here red planet, and from here we'll select any photo of our choice. For that, we will again click on this 3 dots button. And since now we've created our folder, so what we'll do is we'll scroll down and we would click this option, add to folder, and we would select our folder where we want to store our image. So our folder was named MCQs, so we will just click this button once and it will give us the option to add to folder, and we will click this button again. That's how our image is stored in the folder. In the similar way, we will select all the images and store them in our folder once for all 50 quizzes. This is the process which we would need to do manually. So I will download all 50 images relevant to the questions for your convenience quickly. Once we are done downloading and saving the pictures, we can locate those pictures in our library, for which we need to look at the left side of our screen, and here we would click on this button, Projects, And after clicking this option, we would drag down, and you can see that the folder is there by the name of MCQs. We would click it, and we can see that all our images are stored here. We would use these images in the later part of our project. Now the next part is to design our template. For that, we would go to the main page of canva.com. Here we would choose the template of mobile video. We are selecting this template because we can use this template on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, wherever we want. Now, in order to design our template, we would go to Elements. And here we're going to search for a background. And for the background of our quiz, we would search for spiral. And we would choose the video option. So there are lots of templates available. Say we choose this template. So we would drag it here and set it as the background. Now, as the next part of our process, we would set the timeline of our quiz. Generally, the timeline ranges between 8 to 12 seconds, so we would drag it back to 12 seconds. Now, as the next part of our process, we would add the elements to our template. First of all, we would go to Elements again, and here we would drag down and look for the frames. And we can choose any type of frame. For now, we are choosing this. And we would drag it here to our template. Now we would go back to Elements again, and here we would look for timer. We would select the video option, and there are lots of templates available here for the timer. We can choose any of our choice. For now, I'm choosing this style. We would drag it here, and after clicking this timer, we would go to Edit Video button here, and we would remove the background. And you can see that background is removed. We would adjust the size of our timer, and we would drag it upwards. Now the next element we need to add is the text box. For that, we would go to Text button, and here we would add this option, add a subheading. We would drag it and adjust the size of this text box. We are going to use this text box for our questions. Now we need to add the elements or text boxes for our answers. Since we have 4 answers of each question, we would go to Elements, and here we would look for shapes, and we're going to choose this box and drag it here. We would select this box and change the background color. For this template, we're going to choose white color. So this is going to be our answer box. We would drag it like this and adjust its size. Now we will press this duplicate button, and we would create another box here and drag it down. We'll duplicate again and once again, and this way we'll have 4 boxes for our answers. Now what we're going to do is we'll copy this text box and drag it here, and here we will change the color of our text to black, and we'll duplicate it once again and drag it in our next box. Again, we will duplicate it. It will be automatically added to our text box by duplicating it once again. The 4th answer box would also be filled. Now what we're going to do is we're going to need another box, and we'll change the color of this box to, say, we keep it green, and adjust the size again of this box. And in the similar way, duplicate the text and drag it into our green box. This green box would be used to display the correct answer. Now we've added all required elements to our template. Now what we are going to do is that we will group these text boxes in their text. For that, we would hover the mouse cursor here, and we would select these 4 boxes all together. And here we would be given an option to group these. We would click the group option. So all these answer boxes are now grouped. But remember, we would not add this green box to the group. Now that all elements are added to our template, the next step we're going to do is to connect the data of our quiz to our template. For that, we go to the left side of the screen and scroll down, and here we would go to the apps option. We'll drag it down, and we need to look for the bulk create option. We would find it here. We would click it. It would give us the option to enter data manually or upload CSV file. Remember, this bulk create option is available in Canva Pro version only, and if if you want to know that how to get Canva Pro version for free, you can check the video from my channel, and I'm also pasting the link of that video into the description. So it is giving us the option to enter data manually or upload CSV file. As we've already saved our table into a CSV file, what we'll do is we'll click on this option, upload CSV file, and we would locate that CSV file in our device. We would click it and import that file into our Canva template. Now that file is imported. As you can see, these headings: quiz number, quiz question, answer number, answer 2, answer 1, answer 2, answer 3, answer 4, and the correct answer. All the columns you can see are now added to our Canva. Now what we need to do is that we would connect these elements to the relevant columns one by one. First of all, we would hover our mouse to this question box. We would right click it and we'll go to the connect data option. Since this box would be consisting of the question, so we would select this option, quiz question, by clicking it once. So this field is now connected to our data. This is simply telling Canva where to find the relevant field for our quiz template. Now we'll go to the first answer box and we'll right click it once again and click the connect data option, and we would click this answer 1 field. So this would be connected. In the similar way, we will connect all the elements with our data. Now, after connecting the answer boxes to our data fields, we also need to connect this green text box for the correct answer. But before that, we would also group this box with the text. For that, we'll drag our mouse once again, and it will give us the option again to group the text in the box. We would click this option. So this box is now grouped with the text inside the box. Now we'll hover our mouse once again to this green box. We'll right click it and we'll go to the connect data option once again, and we would connect this box with the field of correct answer. So now this box is also connected with the data field. Now you can see that all the elements of our design template are connected with the relevant data fields. But before importing the data into our template, we need to do another step, and that is to adjust the timings of our template. This step is again very important, so watch this process very carefully, because the whole timings of the elements in your quiz would depend on this. So we cannot afford to make any mistake in this process. First of all, we'll go to this frame option and we'll right click our mouse button and we'll select this show timing option. So you can see that this purple box represents the timing of the element. Now the total timing of our quiz is 12 seconds. What we need to do is that we would bring our cursor here and drag it a little bit forward to reduce the timing from 12 seconds to 11 seconds, which means that this frame would appear after 1 second of the start of our quiz, and we would want this picture to be displayed, or this frame to be displayed, till the end of the quiz. So we would not adjust the ending timing. Now we need to go to the counter or timer. We'll hover our mouse cursor over here, right click again, and this way the timing of this element would also be shown, and we would again want to display this timer after 1 second of starting our quiz. So we'll drag it forward and bring it to 11 seconds. So the timing of our countdown timer is also set. In similar way, we would also want to set the timing of our question box. We would again right click it and click the show timing option. Again, we would drag it forward to 11 seconds. So in this way, we have told Canva to display the picture, the countdown timer, and the question all at once after 1 second of the start of the quiz. Now, as the next step, we would right click on these answer boxes and we would again click the show timing option. Again, we would drag it forward to 11 seconds. So in this way, the answer boxes will also appear along with the timer and the picture and the question. However, what we need to do is, in case of answers, we would want these answer boxes to disappear before the correct answer box appears. So what we need to do is that we would go to the end of the timing bar and we would drag it backward to 10 seconds. Now what we need to do is that we also need to set the timing of our correct answer. For that, we'll right click on this green box and the timing of this element will be shown in our template. We would want our answer to be displayed in the last 2 seconds of our quiz. So what we'll need to do is that we would drag it forward and bring it to last 2 seconds or 1.9 seconds. So in this way, the correct answer will appear after the complete answer boxes disappear. So now the timings of all our elements are set. Now what we need to do is that we need to add the audio elements to our template. For that, we would go to the elements again, and we would search for cork. And from here, we would choose the audio option, and we can choose any audio element of our choice. For now, we would choose this audio option and drag it here to the bottom of our template's timeline and place it here. Now we again need to adjust its placement. What we need to do is that we would want to play this audio once our question box appears. So we would drag it parallel to the timing of our question box. Now, after adding the audio for our question, as the next step, we need to look for an audio to be played as the timer. For that, we need to look for TikTok timer. So we can choose the timer of our choice. I'm going to choose this. I would drag this timer file here and place it here. Now, this audio file would need to play along with the countdown timer. And once the countdown timer stops, we would also want to stop this TikTok timer sound. For that, we need to adjust the timing of this track as well. For doing this, we would drag it here and bring it parallel to the timing of our countdown timer. Now at the last, we would also want to play a sound when the correct answer displays. For that, we would look for another audio type, which is logo ascend. Again, you can choose any of the files of your choice. For now, I'm going to choose this track, and I would drag it here to the bottom of the template and place it at the end of the timeline. So this way, the logo ascend sound would play along with the correct answer. So the audio timings are perfectly set. Now what we need to do is that we would need to add the animation to the elements of our template. For that, we would choose this frame first of all, and we would select this animate button, and we can choose the animation of our choice. For this template, I'm going to choose this tectonic animation style. Now in similar way, we would also add the animation to our countdown timer. And along with these two elements, we would also add animation to our question box. Now, once we've given the animation to these three elements, in similar way, we will add animation to all the answer boxes. Now at the last, we would also want to add a different animation to our correct answer box. For that, we would select it once again and click on animate button. And for our correct answer box, we would give this stomp animation. So in this way, all the elements of our template are animated. The timings are set, and the major part of our process is complete. Now what we need to do is that we would change the placing of our correct answer box by dragging it upwards and bring it a little bit to the middle of the template and place it here. Now what we need to do is we need to bring our mouse cursor here. We would click the shift key and drag our mouse in order to select all the elements of our template, and we would click this delete button. You don't need to worry, these elements would come again. What we need to do is that we need to download the background and audio elements as per the set timings so that we can use these timings in our bulk creation step. We need to go to share button, and we would select this download option, and we'll choose the file type MP4 and click on download button. We are doing this to download the final audio track for the background of our template. In this way, our audio file with the preset timings would be downloaded to be added in the background of all our 50 quizzes during our bulk create process. Now that our background file for the background music is downloaded, what we need to do is we would need to press Ctrl Z, and all our elements would come back to our template. Now what we need to do is we need to delete these audio tracks from the timeline one by one. And after doing this, we'll go to Uploads button, and we will select this Upload Files option. And from here, we would go to our Downloads, and we would import the file we just downloaded. Now our background file is imported to our Canva. What we need to do is we'll click it and drag it to our template here. And we would right click it and go to the layer option, and we would send it to back. So in this way, our background file is moved backwards. So congratulations guys, the most cumbersome activity of our process is done. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to place the link of this template into the description box, and you can use this template for your own projects, for your own quizzes, for your social media content. The template would appear in shape of a link, and by clicking on this link you would be able to access this template. You can use freely wherever you want. In this way you would not need to go for the cumbersome process of adding element and adding the audio tracks. So it might be helpful for you guys. Now what we need to do is that we need to finally create 50 quizzes out of this template in just one click. For that we go back again to bulk create option, and here we would upload our CSV file once again. The file is imported to our Canva, the data is already connected, so we would click on this continue button at the bottom of the screen, and you can see the list of these 50 questions, and we would hit this button, generate 50 pages. So here comes the magic of Canva. So you can see that our 50 quizzes are now generated in just one click. Now, as the last part of our activity, what we need to do is we would need to add pictures or images to our frame. For that, we need to go to the left side of the screen, and we would open this projects folder. And here we would drag down and we would open the folder where we saved our images. And you can see that all our images are available in the folder which we downloaded earlier. Now we will select the relevant picture for our quiz. Now this is the task we need to perform manually in order to make our quiz captivating and attractive for our audience. So what we need to do is we need to look at the question. The question is basically related to gold. So we would look for the gold picture we saved in this folder. Here it comes. We would drag this picture into the frame, and here it goes. In similar way, we'll go to our next quiz, and the next quiz is related to red planet. What we'll do is we'll look for the red planet picture from our folder, and we would drag this picture again into the frame and move it here. Now we'll go to the next quiz in the similar way and look for the relevant picture in our folder, drag it here to the frame and place it like this. In similar way, we will place the pictures in all our quizzes manually. So I'll quickly do this for your convenience. So guys, in this way, I've placed all the relevant images to our quizzes, and you can see that our project is ready to be downloaded. All you need to do is, as a last step, that you go to share button and you will go to this download option. You need to select the file type as MP4 video. You have the option to download pages as separate files or download the whole project, all 50 quizzes, as a single video. So you can see that our video is downloaded. Now let's have a final look how our video looks like. And there you have it, folks. Another incredible journey together. But before we say goodbye, I want to thank all of you for being a part of this community. Your support, comments, and likes inspire me to keep creating, keep discovering, keep sharing. If you enjoyed this journey as much as I did and got something new to learn, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss another learning adventure. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep living life to the fullest. Once again, thank you all for joining me on this incredible journey. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams. See you in the next video. Goodbye.